Hello guys, it's Victor Isibo. If it's your first time on this YouTube channel, we talk about anything that has to do with money. How to make money, how to save money, how to invest money, how not to lose money to scammers. Hello, we talk about all that here. So if that is something that brings you to YouTube, come on, go ahead and smash the subscribe button below. Turn on the bell notification icon, put it on all so that you don't miss any of my subsequent videos. And to my returning subscribers and viewers, salute. Like in the military, it's a pleasure having you back on this YouTube channel. It's a very sensitive topic today because my emails are buzzing and a lot of people are asking me questions regarding money. So it is not only reviews of make money online and offline opportunities that I do now because the community is growing and people are asking questions. And one guy asked me a question. He said, are children good to be seen as investment instruments? Should your children be your retirement plan? Like as a full-grown man as you are, as a full-grown woman as you are, somebody comes to tell you that after working, this is your 9 to 5, at what age do you plan to retire? You tell them, for instance, age 60, I should be retired. What would you be doing in your retirement? What would be your source of income? A lot of people will tell you, my children are there now. They would have grown up by then. After all, I trained them. They would have grown up by then, and they will come and be taking care of me. Wow. I say a big wow to that because you are seeing your children as investments. So you are seeing sending your child to school, paying your child's school fees. You are seeing it as an investment. Then sometimes when the child makes you angry, you will tell the child, you will not go to school again. I will not pay your school fees again. As if you are doing that child a favor by sending them to school. After all, there's always one bad example around. After all, look at my friend. He has 9 children. None of them are going to school. They are hawking on the streets. You will always see one example to give to justify your stupidity. A lot of parents see sending their children to school as doing those children a favor. And that is where the entitlement mentality comes from. So those parents now, they are training their children, not because they love the children, they are training them because they see those children as their retirement plan, as their pension. You know, for me, I'm thinking in my head like, come on, what's going on? Those children did not beg for you to give birth to them. Those children were in heaven having fun, chilling with the angels. Hello? Having fun. Then you and madam, instead of you people to be sleeping at night, you are always on top of each other. Okay, finally the children came. Now, playing your role, your duty and responsibility as a parent, you feel that you are doing the child a favor. No, now. You are now seeing your children as investment. Here is how you should look at it. You see that fowl you buy January, that small chick fowl you buy January, and you are thinking of slaughtering it by December for Christmas, then you are now feeding the fowl. You are feeding the fowl. Not because the fowl is a pet that you just love. No, you are feeding the fowl because you want to eat it later. That is how your children are. If you have that mentality that your children are going to be your pension, your gratuity, your emoluments after retirement, your retirement plan is on your children, then all the feeding, all the school fees that you are paying on their head is like that of a man who is rearing a goat in preparation for slaughter. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it is wrong for parents to, get financial support from their children in the future. But that shouldn't be the basis on which you train them. You shouldn't be bragging about your responsibility. You have the responsibility of taking care of your children, which includes feeding, giving them security and accommodation, and sending them to school, giving them top quality education. Don't brag about it when you do it. It's your duty. It's your responsibility. And let me burst your bubble. Those children don't have to pay you back because you did that, because they don't owe you. You only did your duty. So if those children grow up and they start doing things for you, thank them. Thank them because they don't owe you. This entitlement mentality amongst parents is becoming a problem. You see some parents who send their children to school, they feel entitled. Even the ones that did not give their children any form of education, they are feeling entitled too. The moment a man and a woman give birth to a beautiful girl, they have seen a new stream of income. They will matchmake her with all the rich men in the area. Have you not seen a woman who matchmakes her children, pimps them to men? Like every time. And when they go out there, they bring her returns. Her share of the loot, they bring it to her. Because such a parent, they see that child as an investment. And these parents that do this to their children, they position themselves as, okay, there's always this bond between a mother and a daughter. When the girl child is growing up, she starts depending on her mother for information, for guidance because of experience. Now, these mothers now leverage on this trust and use it to mislead the children to satisfy their own selfish needs. The mothers of such daughters become lazy. They start depending on their daughter to feed them. They'll be like, before you start dating, I need to know the guy. I don't want you to go astray. Then the young girl is thinking, okay, my mother she's got my back. She's got my back because she doesn't want me to date the wrong person. It's a lie. She wants to mislead you. She wants you to trust her so that you can come to her for advice. Then she will have the opportunity to mislead you. Any guy you want to date, bring him to me. That's how they start. Then the girl will now bring home a guy to come and meet this mother of hers. All the while, when the daughter is introducing this guy to the mother, she's looking at his shoe. Why is this guy's shoe so cheap? Because such mothers, they know the price of everything in the market. Hello? Look at his long sleeve shirt. Oh, this guy's wearing, his wristwatch is not even working. The time is 12 o'clock. His wristwatch is telling us 4 p.m. She's not listening to what her daughter is saying. This is the love of my life. I like him. I met him. No, the mother is busy assessing the guy. Then the mother will get up and look out through the window to try and see the kind of car that the guy brought. Lo and behold, the guy did not come in any car. Then when the young man leaves, the mother is now telling her daughter, no, now, you can't date such a guy. That guy is a civil servant. How much is his salary? His salary is 100,000. How much is human hair, Bone Street? 450,000. That guy's salary cannot buy your hair. Hello? The same hair that you as a mother cannot buy for her, but you want the guy to buy it for her. Then she will tell the girl child to look for another boy. Look for another boy. Eventually, she would get a rich boy. As if that is not enough, other rich people will be talking to the girl even while she's dating this rich person. She will still be telling her mother, hey, this guy is asking me out. Hey, does he have money too? Hey, but mommy, I'm dating one already. See, good thing is not meant for one person. You can't trust men these days. Men will break your heart. So as shock absorber, have other men in the background, rich ones, so that in case this one leaves you, it is from men will disappoint you. That's how prostitution starts. Men will disappoint you. Don't just focus on only one man. Oh, have other ones. Oh, shock absorbers. Okay. Well, when you ask them out, instead of them to tell you no, I'm in a relationship, they'll say, let's be friends first. Let's keep looking at it. Then billing will start. They'll start billing you. As they are billing you, their mothers are billing you too. And such mothers will have the phone number of all the guys. As they are billing you, the mother is billing you and all that. Now let's talk about the fathers. Their son will be towing the path of destruction. They'll be looking at him. Your child who did not go to school, who doesn't have a job, comes home and is paying the bills. Your son is paying the bills. All of a sudden, your son buys a car. Instead of you to ask him, where did you get the money to buy this car? No, your own concern is that your son have a car now. Then you yourself as a father, you drive the car to work. Your colleagues are asking you, who owns this car? It's my son. Oh, it's my 17-year-old son that owns this car. You don't care what he does for a living. All night, your son is on the laptop pressing, taking strange calls, twisting his voice, talking like an American on the phone. As a father, you know what your son does for a living. You don't mind. On your birthday, your son is spending US dollars on you. You don't care. How does this attitude come about? It comes from the entitlement mentality. When you see your children as investment instruments. See, is it a crime for you as a parent to be richer than your children, that in your old age, you are still supporting your children financially? Are there no parents like that? Yes, there are parents like that, that even in their old age, they still support their grown-up children with money. Not that those children are doing any badly, but because there's a large gulf between you and them financially. Why? Why were you able to attain such success? Because you did not have that entitlement mentality of my children will come and take care of me financially in my old age. So you rolled up your sleeves in your youth and you worked very hard and you built a business dynasty for yourself. Is it a crime that you as a parent, you give your children soft landing, build an empire, a huge company? When they graduate, you give them jobs to run your business for you. The Bible says that a good parent leaves an inheritance for their children. But nowadays, no. Parents are waiting for children to come and leave inheritance for them and feed them in their old age. That is what is causing this lackadaisical approach towards hustling. You see a girl child of 12, their parents are already wearing mini skirts for them, making them of painting their lips. You see young boys, 15, 16, they're already having funny haircuts, tinted hair, tattoos all over their bodies. They are ready for the street life. You see some children, the way they dress, you wonder, did their parents see them when they were leaving the home? It's from this entitlement mentality. Send them out to the streets. Let them go and hustle and bring the returns for us. Returns on investment. This one is returns on destruction. Hello? Please, if you want to invest, go and invest in stocks, in real estate. Invest in gold, ETFs. Your children are not investments. Don't be entitled. They are not investments. They are your responsibilities. Whatever you do for them, food, shelter, education, it is your responsibility. It's a job. It's a job for you that you have to do for you to be a responsible man. Don't ever have it at the back of your head that you are doing them a favor. They are owing you. Your children are not owing you anything. Nothing. They were in heaven having a nice time with the angels. Hello? Enjoying. You brought them here. Now you say you are doing them. You are not doing any favor. Train your children. They are not investments. When they grow up, if they take care of you, fine. If they don't, prepare your retirement for yourself.